thing. What causes our nose to randomly bleed? Let's find out on today's episode of Colossal Question. Anyone who's ever had a nosebleed knows they're not very pleasant, but they're usually harmless and nothing to panic over. They tend to start in one nostril near the front of your nose, where blood vessels are smallest and closest to the surface of your skin. All that makes them more likely to break and bleed. There are lots of different reasons you can get a nosebleed. Believe it or not, picking your nose is actually a common cause. Getting up in there can accidentally cause a scratch from your nail that leads to a nosebleed. A physical injury like getting knocked in the nose or, when you're young, sticking things up your nostrils can do it too. Even being sick with a stuffed up nose can start a nosebleed. All that tissue rubbing and nose blowing can lead to broken blood vessels and a bloody nose. The last major cause is all about overly dry air. When the air is extra dry, the inside of your nose dries up too and gets all cracked and irritated. If you ever get a nosebleed, don't panic. The best way to handle it is to either stand or sit up, grab some nearby tissues to soak up the blood, lean your head forward, and pinch your nose shut in the soft spot until you stop bleeding. It can take a couple of minutes for a nosebleed to stop, so be patient. But if it does last more than 20 minutes or so, it might be time to talk to a professional. You might feel tempted to tilt your head back when the blood starts flowing from your nostrils, but try to resist. It can cause the blood to run back into your throat, which can affect your breathing and might end up in your stomach. And unless you happen to be a vampire, swallowing blood isn't ideal. And now you know why our noses sometimes bleed. Comment below if you have a question you'd like to know the answer to. And remember to subscribe for more episodes of Colossal Question!
So, we just learned what's about our bodies. So, did you remember what the person said about our bodies? So, I hope you're listening to that man. He is very, very wise. When you're wise, you are listening. So, yes, we're not doing again. Ready? I know bleed. Talk to your person. Why do I know bleed? You get a little minute. This white box to get clean. So, we are gonna look at the body man. Say, body man. Body man. So, this is going to be my body man. Not really good one, but yours is. So, that's my body man. See this? That bit. Here. That's where our nose is bleeding. So, it comes out here. See that when it goes straight down? Yeah? But his nose doesn't, because he's gonna tilt upwards. So we have a nosebleed, it goes away like that, man. Did you see it? It takes sometimes a lot of tissues. So when you want to blow your nose, you probably have to use 10. If it doesn't work, you have to rush to a doctor. If the doctor couldn't really understand and they said go to the hospital, where do we go? To the hospital. Or if it gets bad, you go to the hospital. So, we never want to don't panic when we have a nosebleed. Because blood, if you more you put your teeth back, you go down. Can you see how I'm going like that? So the blood in your oxygen your brain is going funny when you tilt back. So you will get a bit dizzy and you will throw up. So that's why we don't pick nose. So you don't pick your nose like that. Like, do. Like this, because you see, you're scratching it. And you're picking something. And if you start something crusty, like that, don't want to pick your nose. Because what happens? Throw up, brain goes funny. What else? If you pick your nose in your life, if you had blood coming out your nose and you're still picking it and you go back, the blood can go all the way into your brain and go very funny. So this is my person. He has a nosebleed. If he picks his nose, he would takes a 10 tissue to stop the thing. If you tip your head back up, your brain will go very funny. Do you understand? And when it's dripping a lot and it doesn't work, you go to the doctors. If the doctor says go to the hospital, where do we go? To the hospital. Now, you all know why we have to have nosebleed. It's good for your body, but just don't pick your nose, okay? Thank you for tuning. Bye, guys.